Papa, why are you driving so slowly?
Beta, we're just coming out of a petrol bunk. Let's see. Oh. You saw that lady biker?
Yeah. Papa, that car is going to the wrong side.
I saw that, beta. He's also doing what I call ENT driving. Okay? Expecting no trouble as he drives.
Okay. So then how should we drive, Papa?
So, beta, you need to drive what I call LFT. You have to always look for trouble as you drive, not ENT, LFT. Okay?
Okay.
Welcome to Drive Safe, friends. I have no intention of hurting anybody in the medical community, but this is just for remembering things easily. ENT driving and LFT driving. So let's look at a few scenarios. It's become red here, but this white Maruti van decides to keep driving straight. Anyway, I am waiting here. Now just keep watching the tamasha. See the biker? He's already gone there. What if the red car had hit him? It was the biker's fault. But the point is, even if it is green for you, be very, very careful. There are jokers all around. Be very careful. See the white Maruti van there straight ahead. He's also trying his best to come into somebody else's path. Here, see, there's a biker and a pillion rider who's happily walking across the street. This is actually on the highway. So you and I have to be constantly looking out for them. You have to look out for trouble on our roads. It may not be our fault, but you still have to keep looking. So here again, red light, truck, car, bike. Another truck has also jumped it. One more car also, another bike. Now see the biker. He is now driving across. He's just witnessed so many people going, jumping signal. Still he goes ahead without looking carefully enough. And that again, meaning he is not expecting trouble. That is very dangerous. This is on the highway. See, all the three lanes are blocked. I'm looking for an outlet to overtake. I'm looking for trouble, any trouble, no trouble. Only now do I go ahead and accelerate. Let's look at this scene. So again on the highway, I'm staying well behind this gray car. See, the truck is there. He's trying to overtake on the left. He's looking for trouble. I was just overtaking. Oh, see. Thankfully, he didn't go across the left completely. And see what I do. I already saw him go that way. I should have realized that he'll cut across into my lane. But still, I assumed he would stop, and that was my mistake. This is India, friends. People drive as and how they feel like, and ultimately, you have to be safe. Don't get into any sort of trouble. So always LFT. Look for trouble. Here again, see, I thought this biker, okay, he's going off fine. Then I saw this biker. Thankfully, I'd seen him well ahead in advance, so I could aram say let him go. There was no problem. Here, again, I'm looking for a place to overtake. Is there place? No, there's not enough place. There's a bike, there's a car, there's a truck on the overtaking lane. There's no place, no point in speeding. I'm just going to become defensive, cut down my speed, and increase my distance between the other vehicle. Here, so if this car comes into my lane, this is trouble number one. Thankfully, he stays there. Trouble number two is those two bikes. Trouble number three is the barricade here. And keep looking on the right side. Yeah, trouble number four is that biker. Once I see that I'm sort of away from all the trouble, if I have enough space, only then I will accelerate. I don't see any trouble here, but see that both the cars are braking, the bike is braking, there are yellow rumblers telling me that I need to slow down, and see, now I can see the barricades very clearly. So even if you don't see something, but you see others on the road reacting to what they can see ahead of them, again become very defensive. They've seen some trouble, you also anticipate trouble. I'm trying to come out left here, so my road seems clear now. Just as I come out, see that I saw the biker coming. Anyway, at least he was good. He told me, he allowed me to go first. But again, if not, I would have just let him go. I would have just waited. Again, city limits. Can the cyclist become trouble? No, but he turned and saw me, and then he decided not to cut me off. So that was good. I'm driving. It says I saw the stop sign, which means I need to really slow down. Actually, stop. This bike, he's safe distance from me. I'm waiting for that bike. No, he's waiting. So now I keep driving. Now I'm going to turn right. And now, as I was turning right, my path seemed to be clear. But all of a sudden, see that I had to stop because I saw this lady biker suddenly sort of come there. Here again on the highway, so this guy is braking, the truck ahead of him is braking, the Maruti one on the left is braking. Oh, but see that car? Yeah. So when there's so many people braking, that means there is something obstructing them. There is possibly some trouble. I should not be driving like this grey car. Here again, so the duster is coming into the right lane to overtake the truck. I'm constantly looking at the truck. Will he change? Is there trouble for me? Is there trouble for me? Is there trouble for me? There. That bit of change of the trucker onto the markings on the road, that is enough to tell me that yes, he is trying to come to the right. So I wait, and when the road is clear, only then I go ahead and overtake. So this scenario, see, there's two bikers. One guy is stuck his head onto his shoulder. Basically, he's talking on his phone. I'm not sure which way he's going to drive, what he's going to do. So I wait. But once the road is clear, then I can go ahead and overtake. This was quite late at night, so I could easily overtake. Here again, can there be trouble? Roads are not good. There may be trouble. Yes, I've already slowed down. You see, it becomes so much easier for me to brake when somebody suddenly comes into my path. I mean, in all these scenarios, what you've seen so far, not even once has my ABS got activated because I've already slowed down, anticipating some sort of trouble on the road. Here I'm trying to turn right, so one auto is waiting. Will the other guy wait? I have no idea. See, he's not waited. He's not waiting. So if I just assume that he's also going to wait, then I would have surely bumped into him. So again, look for trouble in your way. This has trouble written all over it. I mean, see, it's pouring cats and dogs. You can't see clearly. The roads are quite horrible. So I am not even thinking about overtaking anybody here. I decided that I'll use this white car as my path maker. Whichever way he goes, I'll also go. Here in the night, okay, see that? I'm about to go straight. So this mini truck, he cuts me off. Fine. Bus also cuts me off. Fine. Now see this biker. He's actually on his phone. He's a typical ENT biker. He is not even expecting any sort of trouble on the highway, right? That can be very dangerous. Let's look at a couple of more bikers. See, one has come out, one more is coming out. They almost come directly onto the road. They don't even look onto the right. At least this guy in the black t-shirt turned back and saw, but the first biker didn't even look. And keep driving, keep looking. We're not done yet. See, one more biker. You just don't drive onto the road like that. You always look for trouble, see that everything is okay, then only you accelerate. Now this is a little scary scenario. So it was raining. I was behind this tempo and the bus. Now I come behind the tempo. I'm looking at those red lights. Now I'm going right. I know I can hydroplane. I know there can be water on the road, but just see what happens. See that? Suddenly I got blacked out. It is actually scary, but good thing is I didn't panic. I just kept looking for that tempo traveler again. I just wanted to be there. Otherwise, I could have got hit by the bus from behind. This was, I think, in Chennai. Clearly says no U-turn. But again, this is in India. So how many people follow rules? I don't know. I don't need to take a U-turn. I needed to go right. But again, I need to tell myself that okay, there may be somebody coming from my left and trying to take a U-turn. That is very much possible, especially bikers or auto rickshaws. Very, very possible. So I'm looking. Almost everybody's taking a U-turn, though it says no U-turn, and that's fine. I mean, I am safe there. But I was just prepared. Here again, see the construction work going on. So I've slowed down. I'm expecting trouble. Oh, and see that car. See, he was not expecting trouble. He just drove as if he was gonna overtake straight ahead. I think one big point to remember, especially on the Indian roads, is when to slow down. When to slow down and when to accelerate. If you know that itself, you can avoid so many difficult scenarios. Again, so on the same day, I think. So one truck is taking a U-turn, another truck is turning. When somebody is turning, you don't overtake. Simple. There can be trouble. See, he's not turning. He's actually taking a full U-turn, and I picked that up a little bit earlier than the blue car. Again, city limits, I needed to go straight. I saw the auto waiting for him, I saw the biker waiting for her, but both of them waited. I mean, this didn't feel like India at all. For a change, actually there are people who drive very sensibly. So anyway, I was driving and then keep looking. So one auto goes that way, and then as I'm turning, see this biker, I can't even see him. He is blocked completely by my A pillar. and then he turns back and gives me stares. Anyway, thankful nothing happened. I'm coming out here. I'm trying to turn left. See this white car? He actually first came into my path, and only after seeing me, he then went little bit away from me. That's what I'm saying. You should not assume that there won't be anybody at all. Here, see, I should not be driving on the right half of the road to go to the right. I keep looking, and only when it is clear that there's nothing obstructing me, only then I drive out. Here it's a red light, so we're waiting. When it becomes green, so see, I'm going straight. Oh, see that? I mean, this is what I am saying. You have to always look for trouble. Don't do ENT driving, do LFT driving. Here I can see this bus was overtaking many cars, but suddenly he stopped. Once I saw his lights, I realized something is wrong. See that? Because there was a biker ahead of him, he had to brake. And thankfully, because I anticipated that, I could comfortably stay behind, leave enough gap between myself and the bike and the bus, and then drive past the bike when it was clear for me to do so. If I didn't expect trouble and if I kept driving fast, it could have been a disaster either for the biker or for me or for the bus or for all of us. Right? It's very much possible. Let us come back to the first scenario. Now, this is actually the entrance path to the petrol bunk. Because the exit was blocked by a truck, I had to take this way. And see this lady, she must have been thinking nobody will come because this is the entrance. But again, this is India, friends. You never know who's driving. I don't want to go this way, but I am forced to because my exit actually is blocked by the truck that has been parked there. Because of that, if this lady had been a little bit slower, she would not have had to get started like that. So she should not be doing ENT biking. So friends, I'll make myself clear once again. I don't mean to hurt anybody who's in the medical field. This is just so that we can remember things easily. The learning point is don't do ENT driving, meaning don't drive expecting no trouble. Rather, it's always better to do what we discussed, LFT. Always look for trouble as you drive. This is very, very, very important for us on the Indian roads because many people don't stick or are not even aware of the rules. So that's it for this video, friends. Please do forgive me if you feel I have offended anybody. I had no intention to do so. Until we meet again in our next video, let's all drive safe and be safe. Goodbye, friends.